Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Chained Echoes and Indie Gauntlet. We've had an awesome Indie Gauntlet week. We're all the way up to Proud Clod now, giving away a bunch more games to the community, raised a bunch more money for charity. It's been an awesome week. Played some really cool games this week. Did we start Blueprints this week or the end of last week? I can't remember. I want to say we started it this week. We've been playing a lot of Blueprints, and holy cow, that game is pretty amazing. Like, even if you're not a big fan... even if you're not a big fan of, like, the idea... Or, rather, if you're not a big fan of actually playing the game... You can appreciate the idea, because the idea is insane. Like, such a cool, unique idea. Yeah, one of the most unique games I've ever played. And it's not like... It's not unique in the way of, like, the stuff it does is unique, but the way it combines a roguelike and a point-and-click puzzle, and the way that it does it, just gives you a weird gameplay loop that I've like never experienced before. Just the type of fun you have in that game is so different than the type of fun you have playing other games, if that makes sense. We have a new skill point with Sienna here. Physical attack dealing 1.8 times damage. So this is just another, it's Yoko Giri, but single target. That would be nice, because she doesn't really have a good single target. I always just use X slash. Inflicts blind for 1 turn on all. That's pretty cool. Physical attack dealing 3 times damage on paralyzed targets. I don't have a really consistent way to paralyze yet. Raises crit chance by 50% for 5 turns. I really want this because I've been trying to build her kind of crit wise, but it buffs everyone, not just her, and everyone else doesn't really get much from that, I don't think. I want to get this first, and then I'll probably get this second. And then for you, we got raises chance to be attacked by an enemy. That's interesting, because I don't really see him as a tank. Is he tanky? No, not really. He's like... He's the squishiest character on my party. He's even squishier than Rob. I never even noticed how squishy Glenn is. He is... Oh, wait. He lost all his armor. Well, when did that happen? When did he lose all his armor? I think when we split up, I took his armor and gave it to someone else for a bit. And instead of swapping armors, he just lost it. Okay. So anyways, now he's got his armor back. Yes, he is the tankiest. Man, armor really makes a big difference. So he has the most defense, not the most mind, but the most defense. So yeah, that would be somewhat useful. Lowers target's attack and magic by 15%. That sounds a lot better. Lowers overdrive by 15. That's really nice. Raises attack and magic by 50%. Lowers defense and mind. I want to get this. All right. So if you remember last week, we got split up, and then we met at the inn, and then what's her name? Len? Yeah, Len. Len left us, and we don't know why. She just got up and went on her own. Ooh. Make sure no one else is naked. Burp. I just hit him with this. Also going to mallet. Wolves are tanky. Wonder if I should have waited till I was in overdrive to use my ultra move. I might have lowered my damage quite a bit. Indie Gauntlet will be going for the rest of the month. All month long. I feel like it's gotta be that one. Aha! Paralyze hit. Yep, that's what it's all about. That is what it is all about. Celebrating indie games and highlighting some awesome creators, giving away some games to directly support them. And if you type ! tier list in the chat, you can see we have an ongoing tier list. You can just leave that up on your browser and it'll update as we add more games, and you can see kind of what games you might want to add to your own wish list. We did a tier list last year, and people really liked it because they just kind of added a bunch of the games from the tier list onto their own wish lists. So we decided to do it retroactively this year as the event goes on. My cat would like to know what game you recommend most for her. Probably Gnomes. I think she'd really like Gnomes. Maybe Ballionaire. Watch the balls fall down. True, true. Glenn is kind of really strong. Most attack and most defense. I would say his abilities aren't great, though. Where? The first hikers from the Cortara Mountains arriving so early, you must have slept at old Dane Bert's. Indeed, we are on our way to Tormund. Our companion has gone ahead. Have you seen her? No, unfortunately not. Are you sure? Don't you want to know what she looks like to begin with? This time in the morning, only people from Tormund's direction pass by here. Nobody crosses the mountains in the dark. So if someone comes from your direction at this time of day, they probably slept at the White Rose Inn. I would have noticed someone passing by, believe me. The village of Eden is close. We should ask there instead of interrogating this dubious figure. Do what you want, but if your companion was a woman, you should hurry. What do you mean? Never mind. Just the ramblings of a dubious figure. Farewell. I don't... Is that him? I'm confused. Who are we talking to? Was there... I was looking at this thing, thinking this was the person. Was that not the person? Was there like a person standing somewhere and I just totally missed him? Or are we talking to the trees? This town is a little spooky. Do I want to upgrade? I feel like I'm going to get some new stuff soon. I need long feathers for so many of my upgrades. I feel like auto shield would be good since he's kind of my tank. Crit damage up. Hello? If you travel northeast, you'll find the flower fields of Perpetua. Be sure to pack some medicine so that you can protect yourself from status ailments. Oh, that's a nice hint for us. This would not be terrible to buy for Rob. But I'm kind of broke. I got a good amount of items. I think I'll be alright. Money is very scarce in this game. I kind of like it. You come from Old Danebert's? Phew, I wouldn't want to spend a single night there. He's a strange fellow, and there are a lot of scary rumors about him. It started when he came to Eden from Tormund. At that time, there was no inn here, but instead of opening one in the village, he moved closer to Cortara. Why did that update my quest? Oh. It says ask around the village. A group of scientists have set up camp in the west. I wonder what they're looking for. Mind if we just barge into all these rooms? Ooh. Bolus. On the way to Tormund, you've almost made it. Pet the doggo. Supposedly, Danebird of the White Rose Inn was once a scientist. People say he was researching something forbidden and was run out of town. Can you believe it? I bet it has to do with the human experimentation. Now he is a simple innkeeper. Or he wants us to think that. Can people really change? Oh no. Keep away from the western part of the Fjord Woods. Forest dragons can be found there. Living in the woods, they may have lost the ability to breathe fire, but they are still very dangerous. I think we know what happened. The continents of Odrea form a ring. If you look at them in the form of a clock, from 1 to 4 o'clock, you will find the continent of Wapen, the largest of the continents. Here, not only the free cities share the landscape, but also the Arnsreich, the Republic of Dorver, and the city-state of Vati. And then far north, where the climate is harsh, live the High Brothers. This land of vast plains changes to the south into the largest mountain range in Eldrea, Ramunda, before heading southwest to the temperate plains and southeast to the wild jungles of Vati. Continuing to follow the clock hand, between 4 and 7 o'clock you will find the elongated continent of Do. Due to old documents of drunken sailors, the continent here has long been wrongly classified as a chain of islands. Here the Suna and Hana populations live in an eternal war, which is already instigated before the War of the Thousand Kingdoms. The peace treaty at the end of the Fifth Era, which was forced upon them, did not change much. Between 7 and 9 o'clock lies the continent of Brandian, which has been completely ruled by the Galtana Empire since time immemorial. Unfortunately, there is not much left of either the empire nor the continent itself, as they were completely devoured by the fungus. Not the fungus. Between 9 and 11 lies Jadar, which is dominated by the Dama Desert. Here lies the Empire of Revolution to the south and Nabriella to the north. At 12 o'clock, we find our beautiful home, Volandis, too big to call it an island, too small for a continent. Finally, the island of Miranda exists in the middle of the ring. This ends the tour around our known world. Outside of the continents lie the ring seas, and what is outside of them nobody knows. Only the rock mass Pangaea in the north was discovered beyond the ring seas. But except for the coast where the mighty Baki live, nothing is known about this place. Interesting. Taking a quick swim. There's only one forest bigger than the Fjord Woods on Volandis, the Inner Sanctum. It's forbidden to go there, and if you ask me, it's too dangerous as well. I heard fairies live there and play tricks on humans. Cat. Nah. Why do they make all the cats mean and all the dogs nice? I think we know who was a dog person. My wife got some delicious coffee today. Would you like to try some? Wow. I mean, yes, but wow. A few months ago, a mob set out for the old Dimebert. The reason was Yelna, the daughter of our fisherman. She wanted to meet her fiancé and set out for the entrance to the Kortara Mountains. However, she never arrived there. She must have passed by the White Rose Inn, but Dimebert would not hear of it. He could have missed her, of course, but he was suspiciously sure she never passed there. People thought he was a strange guy anyway. The mob then turned his house upside down, but couldn't find anything. I have a very bad feeling about this. This Dimebert. Normally I have a pretty good sense for a person's character, but I couldn't get much out of him. Do you think Len is possibly still there? You're not going to tell me that that guy kidnapped Len while I was sleeping next to her. My sleep is not very deep, I'll have you know. We don't know if he mixed anything into the drinks, though. You can't be serious. Enough, we have to go back. He's right, if we are wrong about our assumptions, she will surely be able to manage the way to Tormund on her own. But if the rumors are true, let's head back. Things just got a little spooky. A little spooky. Alright, hold on one sec. Do I have anti-glare glasses? I have blue lens, purple lens reflection, whatever it's called. Blueprints lenses. I don't remember. Blue light filter glasses. Yeah, I guess. That's why they look like purple sometimes when I'm at a weird angle. The lenses look like purplish. It's the blue lens working its magic. And they work. I mean, my old glasses, I got these lenses, and I never had any issues with, like, my eyes being, I mean, every long once in a while, I'll have, like, a day where I'm staring at screens all day, and at the end of the day, my eyes will be, like, really tired, and I can't keep them open, and I gotta go to bed early. But, like, most 99% of the time, they seem to be doing their job. So I got them again with these glasses. Dimebert. We're about to get freaking Professor Hojo'd. Oh no, I don't like the look of this. What is this place? Are these cells? We need to find Len fast. got hojoed. The experiment was a success. I was able to transfer a plant's ether into another plant. Its magical potential increased drastically, but that was only the easy part. The results of my experiments are astonishing. I was able to put the soul of a plant into a monster. Again, the magical potential increased. Unfortunately, the monster died. My colleagues will not like to hear it, but I have to change my test objects. They're not even subjects, they're objects. I've heard a lot of people swear that standing desks are like amazing. I don't know if I could do a standing desk. With the way my setup is and everything, I wouldn't be able to like move my desk. I also don't think I'd want one, but I don't know. People swear by it. The Court of Ethics has banned me from Torment. Pah! Wage war for over a century but cry foul when a few lives are lost. Without human experimentation, I won't be able to get any results. Progress. The human test subjects increased their magic abilities immensely, but similar to the monsters, no one survived the experiments. However, I succeeded multiple times in embedding the human souls into plants. They survived the procedure and are blooming in white splendor throughout my garden. Princess! What did he do to you, Princess? She's unconscious, but otherwise fine. Let us take her and leave quickly. And straight into my trap. If only you had moved on to Torment and not listened to the gossip of the villagers. You lousy piece of crap, I'll kill you! Do not waste your strength. The way I see it, we will spend the next few days having a good time together. If you think these bars will prevent me from slitting your throat, then I'm pretty sure they'll hold your anger. They've been tested several times, so calm down for now. And you are involved in these things as well, child. What is this all about? You know me as Dame Bert, the landlord of this cozy inn, but I'm actually a former scientist from Torment. And this here is my little laboratory. What sick crap have you been doing here? Glad you asked. For centuries, the magical potential of all races has been declining from generation to generation. In a few decades, nobody will be able to cast magic anymore. My goal is to tickle out this potential. For this reason, you're abducting people? If I can infuse several souls into one living being, I might raise its magical potential tremendously. So I developed a procedure to catch and infuse souls. I obviously needed test subjects, though. I started with flowers, but eventually switched to monsters, then humans. Unfortunately, I forgot one thing. A soul is not only a collection of ether, it is a collective conscious of a living being. With a soul, I transferred not only ether, but also personalities and memories. It's like a second identity would enter the body. The highly developed human mind broke immediately. It went insane. Theoretically, it was a success. The magical potential increased. If it had not killed itself, its body would have endured the strain and would still be alive. Can you believe it? You did this. Len, you are awake. I already thought their screams sounded differently. The weeping Marys in your garden, are they human souls I infused into flowers? Only some of them, I must add. The ether makes them bloom even prettier. You're mad. A fully developed human mind that can see, hear, and feel, trapped inside a flower, deprived of everything. Nobody noticed the disappearance of so many people. Most people here are travelers whose homes are far away, and the Cortara Mountains are not considered very safe. If once a month a person disappeared, no one would think anything of it. But I must confess, maybe I overdid it a bit. The people of Eden got suspicious. Alright, thanks for answering my questions. In retrospect, I shouldn't have asked, so let's stop it here. You'll pay now. And how will you do this, How? You don't actually think such a lousy lock could keep me in, do you? After them, I'll never forgive this man. Len, are you able to walk? Yes, I am fine. I am just at a loss for words. Then save them for now. The Sienna's the best. New skills. Oh yeah, Len. Woo, she gets some jumps? Freaking Dragoon up in here? So basically thrusts, but they hit all. And then Third Eye raises damage of next move by 125%, but lowers user's defense and mind by 25% until then. I don't know if I would use this much. It would be nice for her to have a different icon, though. So yeah, I'll give her that. And this song. The song is kind of the jam. Oh, yeah. Get my formation back to what it was. There's Rob there, and then Kylie in here. I just realized my phone is at 18%. Apparently it did not charge last night. Whoops. It's done that to me multiple times. Just get up and it was like, I didn't really feel like charging last night. Fresh out of electrons. Yeah, I don't know if it's the charger or the phone, because my phone is a bit old. Not like old in the traditional sense. Like, it's still a newer phone, I think. But, like, I've had it for a while, and newer phones, build quality, yikes. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something wrong with it. I already had to fix something on this phone once. I forget what it was. I think it just... like something with the SIM card was bad or something. I couldn't, like, make calls. I had to take it to a thing and get it fixed. It's not a Nokia. I don't even know... I'll be honest, I don't even know what my phone is. About... phone. Galaxy S23 Plus. That's what I have. Yeah, I mean, it's still like a newer phone. Probably still buy it. But, yeah, I've had it for a little while. At least over a year. Maybe more than a year. Maybe 2 years at this point. Someone's skill leveled up. Ooh. I think it was this one. Might want to upgrade that human killer. We might need it here in a minute. Used to be that like 3 years for a phone was like not that old, but now like any piece of technology that's more than a year and a half old, it's like starting to crap out already, or at least be annoying, you know? Like, it's not dysfunctional, but it's just annoying in some way. They just pushed that new OS update, and I feel like a lot of older phones are going to start struggling now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Samsung is as bad as like Apple, where they like legitimately make their phone die after a year on purpose, but it does feel like at some point it updates and it's like, yeah, this phone can't handle this update, but we're gonna do it anyways. Do I like the new update? No. Like, you have to pull from different parts of the top of the screen now. Like, I go into that top menu more than anything else. That 99% of the time when I pull my phone out, it's because I'm going into that top menu. And now I have to hold the top right part of my phone to get to the menu I want instead of just the middle. And like, that would be fine if it came with like something good, but nothing, it's not a benefit. It's just different. It's not like, oh, well, you got to grab it from the top right now, but if you do grab it from the top right, the cookie comes out. Like, there's no There's no benefit to it being different. It's just different. Also, my phone defaulted to giving me more icons on my home screen. And I feel like that was always a thing. Like, I think I could have always done that, but I just chose not to. But now that it defaulted to that, I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of nice. So, I guess it tricked me into having more icons on my screen. Yeah, they made all the icons slightly smaller so you can fit another row. Which I'm pretty sure was a thing already. I'm pretty sure that was already a thing, and I just didn't want my icons to be smaller. But then when it just kind of happened naturally, I didn't mind it. This is kind of yikes. I might have to just use my move. Think I kill him here? I feel like I don't. Nice. Huff, huff, huff. Dang it, how did this happen? Where do you think you're going, child? Stop right there. Danebert. Curses. There's nowhere left, you monster. Your abominable deeds will have an end now. Pa, Arlette, to me. The girl? What are you waiting for? Go, or you'll get a beating. This magical potential. Impossible. Well, now you are at a loss for words, aren't you? Ah ha ha. Arlette's the only one who's survived the infusion of countless souls. You're not serious. I swear. Nice. You'll never get out of here alive. You do not decide that. Go, Arlette. Show them your power. Let's give this a shot. Oh, this is we're going absolutely massive. Dang, that damage. No! What? She got one shot? No, no. Dude, I had third eye active, another offensive buff active, and the defense buff on her. She was, and I was going to use water, which she's weak at. She was about to do like 900 damage. God dang it. I knew third eye was going to be a mistake. that's right, because Sienna is just doing 10,000 damage. Absorb damage. Also, why does she also have a move called Third Eye? That's kind of scary. Ooh. Bro, stop picking on Len. What is your problem? Oh my god, she's doing so much damage. This is a bit of a problem. Holy crap, she does 200 damage even without any buffs. She would have done so much damage if I could have pulled that off. Soul infusion? Soul infusion? I don't like the sound of that. Not the soul infusion. Yeah, Len is just like crazy squishy. Even without using her thing. She's crazy squishy. I need to give her some better armor. Sienna is just dropping the damage. Ow. Dropping the damage, though. Okay, that's fine. This might be a mistake because I overheated, but stuck without any way to heal. No, I was just about to switch him out. I'm just going for broke now. Kinda have to. almost dead. Well. Well. Oh my god, she has so much health. I've done so much damage to her. We're dead. One drive is really obnoxious. I agree.